Hud's House. You're listening to the Hud's House Podcast with E Hud on the Thinking Out Loud Network.
Yo, this your boy E Hud. You are officially in the house. Welcome to Hud's House Podcast. And we got family in the building,
yes,
you know what
sir.
I'm saying? Family meal. You know when you meet somebody and they tell you, yo, that's your kin. And you didn't know you had some kin.
Right.
We got kin in the building, you know what I'm saying? Y'all give it up for the homie Toya, Love in the building. Yo, welcome to the house.
Man, I mean, like, how did I get here? Like, I feel so special.
The family's in the building. This is how we do, you know?
Yeah.
We go snatch family from the family reunion. You remember, what was it? It was, what's the movie name? Poetic Justice.
Yeah.
You ever seen that with Tupac and Janet Jackson and Regina King and all of them?
I vaguely remember that, but I feel like it's something I'm supposed to know.
Yeah, they were on a road trip and off the road, out the highway, they saw that somebody was having a family reunion.
Uh-huh.
And they crashed it.
Wow.
Because everybody has a cousin Pete. That's what Tupac said. And Tupac was cousin Pete. And he was like, yo, come on, cousin Pete, get a plate to eat. You know what I mean? So, cousins in the house, families in the house, toys in the house. And the gist of the podcast, you know what I'm saying, or the format is there's no format. We just talk.
Yeah.
We just chill. I was saying before we got live was, you know, we done had kids in here in the middle of the interview. We had kids talking, phones going off.
Right. Baby mama drunk.
All that. G-Wade don't care. He's like, let it all rock because, you know, it's official, man. You know what I'm saying? It's official. Now, you good, man. You good. You could record, whatever, do what you got to do. Let your fans know, you know, you in the building. Yeah, man. Let them know where you at. You know how it is, yo. But I'm glad to have you in the building, man. It's a long time coming. You know what I'm saying? Been wanting to get you up here on the Pod Kizzy. You know what I mean? So I thank God that you're here. You know what I mean? So tell us a little bit about yourself, Miss Love.
Oh, wow. So,
first of all, is that your last name, Love? No, I'm playing.
Love is not my last name. But I just felt like, you know.
Love isn't your last name. Love is your last name.
Love is my language.
Love. Oh, I like that. That's what we're talking about. Now, tell us how, how you came to be and how, we know you as who you are right now. Who's Toya Love?
Alright, so who is Toya Love? So Toya Love is just like an individual that's crazy on fighting for God.
Absolutely.
But like I feel like God gave me the gift to communicate with music. And just like so I work in healthcare. Like, and just how medicine is used to heal the body, music is used to heal the soul, and I'm a firm believer of that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And God said the greatest of all is love.
Absolutely.
So I just feel like if we're operating in love, how can we be wrong?
Man, she coming deep out the gates. She coming deep out. Nah, that's so true, man. And who I was talking to? I don't know if it was Don Russ. I was talking to somebody, and I was like, I don't know who jumps the most or has the most energy, Toya or 1K Few. You know what I'm saying?
He might have me.
I don't know, man. You be getting super lit. You know what I mean? Super lit. I ain't mad. You know what I mean? So, I know my management team, they try to work with me and tell me, yo, you gotta move more. You gotta. I said, I'm not jumping. It's too much weight to go up.
You took Brooklyn, the Tim's holding you down.
Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? We just smooth, man. We just, I leave it to those that has that bounce and the energy to jump and bounce and do all that stuff, man. I just, they try to tell me like, this is what you get. You get the B.I.G. bop. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna rap. Or you get that little hand movement. That's as far as you're gonna get with me,
but
man.
You're gonna tap into it though. You're gonna get it.
I be trying to, in the house I do it. My kids think I'm hilarious. Cause I be trying to do the floss.
Right.
I be doing the Millie Rock in the crib, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And what's the other one? The shoot.
Yeah, shoot.
It's too much coordination. I'm not that coordinated to jump and do that at the same time.
To be successful with kids, 2018, you had to know how to
I know.
Shoot, but
I know.
we're gonna get there.
I know.
Shout out to Amy. What's up, boo?
Yeah,
She's
Amy,
like the sweetest person ever.
Yeah, that's the homie. I was just talking to her before I pulled up, man. But what inspires your music, man? What inspires you know what? Before I even go into there, I was looking at your video. Was it last week? What's the name of that joint? It's off your EP.
Sure.
The video you did.
Oh, Endure. You saw Endure?
That joint is lit.
Thank you.
I was watching that joint. I watched it like 2 times. Like, yo, this is really a story.
That was for real life. Like, so when I moved to Atlanta, like, God just made. Well, first of all, South Carolina, stand up. South Carolina, stand up. Cam Newton. Mwah.
Cam is in
I love you.
North Carolina.
But it's the Carolina, South Carolina that have
I feel you.
So basically, like, it was just so much going on. Like, there was so much discomfort because God was trying to push me. So I got to Georgia. I literally, honestly, the honest to God truth, I never said this in an interview. I literally took some money out of my 401k. I had one check left, and I took some money out of my 401k, and I moved to Georgia.
Wow.
So I had like $1,000 now. I really just started, like, working because I've been in school.
Right.
So when I moved to Atlanta, like, that check, like, covered my rent for, like, 1 month. Because my rent was, like, $1,200.
Wow.
And I had, like, like, $2,000-$3,000 in savings. So by the time month 1 came, I ain't have a job. Like, I was cool. I was, like, hooping every day. I was like, oh, we good. I'm going to get a job.
Right.
Month 2, no job.
Yeah.
I had some interview, but no job. So then by the time month 3 came, I was like, yo, I only got enough for 1 month, literally. And I'm telling you, I was so responsible, dude. I was eating Roman noodles. I was cooking. Like, it was like, bruh. And the crazy thing, I didn't even have a bed. Like, me and my husband were sleeping on the mattress. It was like, yo, so you sure God told you to do this?
Right.
Like, you sure God? And I was like, yeah, God told me to do it.
Right.
So before my money got all the way dry, like, I got a job interview.
Wow.
And, you know, it worked out, and my money came. Like, I was in a deficit for a minute, because when you don't work, your bill, your student
still
loans.
gonna come. Yeah.
Salary
Student loan? Oh, wow.
Salary may still come for your neck. So.
Wow. So what made you jump to Atlanta?
This obedience, God was like, yo, time to do music, time to go.
Hold on. So were you doing music in back home?
Nah, I wasn't doing it. So literally, for me to get to the studio was about an hour and a half. Because the closest studio for me was in Columbia. So I had to drive an hour and a half to go to the studio. From, like, Florence.
Florence, South Carolina. I've heard of that.
I'm really from Clio. Shout out to Clio. I mean, nobody, it's like this small.
Yeah, nobody ever heard of Clio. But shouts out to Clio, South Carolina.
That's right.
So an hour and a half drive from your crib to the studio will put a strain on how frequently you can do songs.
Right.
But were you doing music in South Carolina at all?
I performed at my church one time.
That's it?
That's it. Like one time.
So I'm trying to put everything in perspective. So how long ago was this?
That was I moved to Georgia in 2017, like February, March.
You're lying.
Yeah.
You're lying.
I was broke April, May, June, July, August, September. By the time November came, my money was decent, and I dropped my EP. So last month was like my 1 year music anniversary.
Man. Hold up. What are you saying? You're literally like the gospel version of Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh my God!
How you just pop up and blow up so quick?
For me, like, y'all don't understand because y'all so privileged. You Atlanta rappers, y'all so privileged. Y'all got a studio in this house, studio around this corner, so everybody can record. Like, South Carolina, it's like, dang, like, you gotta really go out there. It was like one great studio. Shout out to Fat Rat. He recorded me. He taught me how to record. He taught me, like, no, you're not in the part. Like, no, you need to do this again. Like, no, boom, 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 hit it. When I did my second life, it was like on point, hit it on point. So, like, I didn't know, but he was mentoring me and he was grooming me. So when I go in the studio, I don't need a lot of takes because I'm already prepared before I go in. I kind of know what I want to do with my ad-libs too.
That's the thing. I think we spoke about this before.
Yeah, we
did talk about this before.
I believe.
Yeah, when we did I Believe, I was amazed. Like, you went in, you came prepared, went in, came back out. That's how engineers have a difficult time booking me, because some people, they want you to book in blocks. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'm in there 45 minutes. Wow. And I'm done.
That means you need to, when you come in there, you need to have like 3-4 songs.
I be having those.
You do 3 songs?
I could, no, not in 45 minutes, but I can do one song from front to back, ad-libs, hooks, all that stuff in like 45 minutes. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can honor and respect that, you know what I mean? So I'm just kind of trying to put everything in perspective. So you're 2017. I want you to know that. So you moved here in 2017 or 16? 17. No way.
Because I quit my job in January. I was here the end of February, March. I was here. And I was broke, like I said. Praise God. I was broke, but I was rich. Hallelujah. And it was a struggle. Like, I didn't know anybody, but the first show I did was November, like 17th or 20th.
How did you get there? You're skipping, Toya. Hold on. How did you get from South Carolina? Like, where did you move to in Georgia?
I lived in Marietta. I lived like right beside the stadium. It's called Rockledge Apartments. It's just like 3 minutes from the stadium, right there.
From turning from the baseball stadium?
The new Braves stadium.
So, dang. So hold up now. Pause, man. Hold up. So why Marietta? Like, what led you to Marietta?
Because my husband was like, we don't stay in the safest place. Like, your parents can't I can't let you die. And we just got married. Your parents will never forgive me.
Right.
So that's kind of how.
So you're a newlywed still?
No, I've been married now for like 2 years. 2-year anniversary.
So hold on, man. Hold on. You're taking me on a doozy. Hold on. So you were a newlywed essentially when you moved here. No?
No, I was married that May of that year.
The May you moved here? The year you moved here?
I got married May 2016.
Okay, so it was a year after that. That's when y'all dipped.
No, we dipped that February 2017.
So it wasn't even a year yet.
No, it wasn't.
So you were newlywed.
Yeah.
Wow, and he left with you?
Shout out to Bay.
Yo. That's my guy, Kyle Lowry.
Some people can't believe me for real. Nah, he kind of looks like
Kyle Lowry. You know what I mean? Wow. So y'all moved 2017. What day in May did you get married?
17.
Mine is the 26th.
Yeah.
No, 24th.
See, your baby gonna come.
No.
You don't know what we got.
Reason why my daughter is 26.
Oh.
My son.
Lies.
Yes.
You do not have a child 26. Hold on. When did you turn 30?
No. Her birthday is May 26th.
Uh-huh.
My anniversary is May 24th.
You do not have a daughter that's 26.
No, I'm saying her birth date
I was about to say, like,
was the 26th day of May. My anniversary is 24th of May. Uh-huh. My son's birthday is the 7th of May. My oldest son is May 30th.
What are you doing? What's your affection to May? Like,
ain't there be things going on 9 months before that.
Yeah.
That kind of like,
I mean, geez, whatever this is, it's constant. Like, it's like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, But y'all move here. Mm-hmm. He said Marietta. Mm-hmm. And what was your mind frame? Like, what was you going through in your mind? Like, yo, I'm here now. Like, okay, because you essentially moved because God was saying, yo, it's time to do music.
Right.
And so you're here now. What's your mindset?
That I'm here or back then?
No, like, when you moved there to Marietta, what was your mindset like? What was your thoughts?
So I had dropped my EP, and like probably a lot of people really didn't know it because nobody knew me. But people from back home had my music, so it was like I gotta do shows. I gotta get shows. Mm-hmm. So I would literally go on Eventbrite, go on Facebook, go on all these things, and look at like who had a show. And I was like, hey, I'm new. Can I perform? Da da da. So in November, between the end of November. This lady got back to me. She was like, yeah, you can come perform. So when I performed, I met G.O.E. Shout out to Bravo,
Lyrical,
and Rook. Yeah, they're my brothers. Like, cause they put me up under their wing. So they started when they saw me perform. First of all, they was like, "Yo, we don't know, she might be lame, so we gonna have some music to come up over her." They tell that story all the time.
Give them the tea, man. Spill the tea.
Yeah. So basically, they was like, "Oh, okay." So like, your music quality was good. I was like, all right, so we'll tell you when we have more shows. So they basically like put me up under their wing. They was introducing me to shows, introducing me to people, showing me how to move, and like that's why I always was. I kind of with my brothers because I don't really get to see them that much because they always working
on the road.
But yeah, so they the ones who really introduced me to Atlanta. Like it's them.
I've been knowing Rook longer than I've been married, and I've been married 10 years. This past May, I made 10 years. Yeah. I've been knowing him before he was Lyrical Rook. He was Possessed Lyrical.
Possessed?
Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah. I just dropped the T, Corey. I just dropped the T. You know what I'm saying? I was messing with him when he was rolling with Canton way back in the day. Yeah, they still roll. Yeah, they still roll. But he had went off to the military and all that. You know what I mean? And he came back.
Oh, Bravo or Rook?
Yeah, Rook. I was at his wedding when he got married. I was at his wedding,
Really, I know everything about you. Social
history,
as well as driver's license.
History, yeah. I gave her your social. Well, that's dope. That's the heart of GOE anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you got with them and you started to curate and move and shake. And so when did it start to feel comfortable for you? Like, yo, I'm in Atlanta now. I'm doing my thing. Or when did it really start to click for you?
I really don't ever feel like overly confident or overly confident.
She gave the artist answer.
She
gave the artist answer.
I'm telling you, like, because you never know. Like, you just pray that the crowd is gonna receive you. Because you never know.
Absolutely.
Like, I've been in the crowd and I'm like, yo, they're not gonna rock with music, and they like lit.
Yeah.
And then I go to the crowd, you're like, oh, I know they're gonna be with it. And they just like,
yeah.
Just looking at you. Like,
yeah, like, yo, hurry up. Yeah. I got booed one time.
For real.
Doing my E-HUD thing years ago, and every reception has been great because, for one, I thought I was the only gospel rapper when I first started. I thought this was something new. Nobody's rapping about God.
Right.
Start to meet different people, understand that, oh, okay, everybody's doing this. Okay, all right, cool. And I was I was on the west side. I was I think I was over there by Six Flags. Oh, they had like a back to school thing, and it was outside, and they had food, and I started rapping. And it was like, boo, boo. I'm like, what? Wow. And like, I was really just literally about to start crying. And God said, don't you drop no tear. You better keep rapping. Keep on doing your thing. And I made it through that. You know what I mean? And I just kept on going, kept moving and shaking or whatever. So you're right. You never know what the crowd is going to want to give you. I've been to a church where it's nothing but mature people. Mm-hmm. And they got their hats.
Yeah, the saints.
They got the saints.
The saints.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And I at my manager at the time, I'm like, yo, why you got me in this? Like, I'm in the back of the church, like, bro, like, yo, where the youth at? Where the children at? Why am I? They were lit.
Give the people what they want. Stop. Give the people what they want, bruh.
I never underestimate people no more. Them folk were lit and had me come back.
Wow.
You never know. So, that's dope, man. That's dope. So, you're here in Atlanta. You're doing your thing. You really didn't have much music, right?
No, I just had my EP.
When did you do the EP? Here or there?
I had recorded before I left. I recorded the EP. So I had the EP recorded like that November before I got here, and it was really released, I think, like that November.
Wow. And then now you have your EP, and now you circulate, and then you bubbling. When did I get in contact with you?
How did we meet?
Okay. I was on social media. No. I
met you in person, I thought.
No. This is the first time I'm meeting you, to be honest. No, the first time I met, I was on social media. I never forget the day. I was at the barbershop. Yep, I was at the barbershop. Okay. Matter of fact, before that day at the barbershop, I got an email I'm not going to say from who, but I got an email and the person said, yo, you need to check this out. And I clicked on it and it took me to your Instagram.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's when you had Too Lit.
Yeah, that was like my first little, I tried to do something like.
Boy, I was like, yo, who is this? I'm like, who is this? Because it was just a different energy.
Somebody paid me.
Nah. Matter of fact, I'll tell you who it was that sent me the email, DJ Network.
Network, I love Network.
He sent me the email. He's like, yo, check this out. I don't know if it was a mass email, but I know it came to me and I clicked on it and I was like, yo, who is this? And at the time, I was getting ready to do an event or something like that. Yeah, I was getting ready to do an event and I said, yo, she'll be dope for this event. And I think the next week, I was leaving the barbershop with my kids, my son, and my daughter. I think my daughter's in the car too. And I called you. I think your info was, I don't know how I got your info. Yeah. And I hit you up and I said, yo, can you call me, whatever. And you called me back. And I was like, yo, you know, I got an event coming. I really love your ministry. I love how you know, and you was like, yo, just let me know. The event never happened anyway, you know what I'm saying? But that's
so
the
you
initial.
stood me up. Oh,
nah,
that's some E-Hood stuff.
I stood myself up. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't work out. The space, it just didn't work out. But anyway, that's my initial contact with Toya Love. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this is something fresh and new or whatever. And I just watched Too Lit. And I watched you go around and bother everybody. Yo, say my praise, Too Lit. 1, 2, 3. My praise, Too Lit. I was like, yo,
I really harassed so many people.
And I was like, yo, this girl has no filter for her Jesus. And I was like, yo, I got to connect with her. And I just watch you from afar, man, on Instagram, social media. You know what I'm saying? I saw it, and then I that's when I downloaded the EP.
Okay.
And it was a Saturday, and I listened to the entire EP. I was like, yo,
man,
real talk. Nah. Real talk. I was in Noonan, Georgia. I was coming from dinner with my family, and we played Too Lit, going and coming. If my kids was here right now, I promise you, in the car, my wife was acting a monkey, my kids were acting a monkey, everybody was acting crazy. We played it from Noonan to Union City. Going, got out the car, ate, got back in the car, going back home, we pricked Too Lit. It was just a different vibe. The song. No, I'm being for real. I'm being for real. If I'm lying, may this video never be shown ever again, whatever the case is. You know, I just love the energy and the direction that you was coming from. You know what I'm saying? So, what inspires Toya? I'm asking this because it's going to set up my next question.
What inspires? I really write mostly spiritual, and I'm like how I'm feeling. So I don't even know where I heard that beat at. But I got the beat. It to be. I was like, I was like, man, I need some upbeat. Yeah. Because if you listen to my EP, it's totally different. Everything out right now. Yeah. So I was like, you know, my audience. I didn't know who my audience was. So my audience are kids. Mm-hmm. So when I heard it, I was like, Too Lit, my praise, Too Lit, and then I was like, I need to do something sort of chanty because I need that crowd, you know, because once the crowd feel like they're a part of the song, it'll like to another level. Yeah. So that's what, and then I was just like, and that's how I wrote it. I was like, hands up high. I was like, okay, so what I want them to do? Like when so I want hands up. Like how we gonna pray? We gonna put our hands up. So I was like, hands up high for the guy here, with their hands to the side if you're not scared. So I was trying to make it like more of an interactive crowd participation.
Absolutely. Amazing record. I loved it. I was waiting for a video, but I didn't get one. But it was dope. Right? A video would have been crazy. You know, like
Ray tried to get me to do a video.
And what? And what happened?
I just didn't do it.
What?
I mean, it's never too late.
Never too late. That a video with that would have went. It would have went Astroworld. It would have went crazy. You know, especially if you had the energy of the song within the video, as far as like a party or something. But you know, when I think of that video, my inner director
What does it say?
You remember?
You Spike Lee or Steven Spielberg? Like who?
A mixture too.
Okay, bad.
Spike Spielberg. Feel me? So what I don't know if you remember the song Gin and Juice, Snoop and Dre.
Right.
They pulled up to a house party.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, every section was, of course, no alcohol, no weed,
right.
no fattery going on.
Fattery.
You know what I'm saying? But you would have came to a party that was kind of dead.
Oh.
Feel me? It's like everybody, but when you came in, dun, 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 my prayer, you know, and the whole party go crazy. That would have been.
I can kind of see it like have like a whole like stereo, like the old school.
Come on now,
push play.
yeah,
I'm with you.
yeah. I'm feeling.
We might make that happen.
You know, that's what I'm thinking. You know, I could be the extra. You know, but that joint was crazy, man. And then and the reason I asked is because you said it. The EP was nothing like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought, you know, I just can't get Endure out of my head though, because I think it was amazing. The video, the song, the melody, the tone. She think I'm playing. She looking at me like, nigga, stop it, man. I'm being for real.
That song came from a lot of hurt and pain. Like, honestly, my husband hates Toya. He was like,
really?
So Poppy was like, you need to do more songs like Endure. And God, I hate that. I'm like, damn, like, why do you hate it? Like,
yeah.
But he is more of an Endure fan.
Got
the guy got me fan. Praise. You heard that? It's like a praise and worship song. That
on the EP?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard it. If it's on the EP.
So it's just like, you know, it's so many people listen to your music, but I feel like as long as it's true to you,
absolutely, and it's gonna resonate to the right crowd, the right people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like right now, I got a whole EP, probably an album, but it's all angry. Like
right now?
Yeah. I just didn't release anything, but it's just like not happy.
What you mad for?
You know, you go through stuff in life.
You all in my playlist, see?
Aww.
You all in. I supports.
For real, I buy my friends' music though. Like I buy everything.
You know what be irritating me?
What irritating?
Is when folk post Meek Mill new album.
Right.
I dropped a song, and you know me.
Right. Because it's just so many people in this small ocean.
Facts.
But what people don't understand is when we come together, we'll have such a huge voice. Crazy. We can take over. Crazy. Like Atlanta is not even. What is the home of CHH? Like trap CHH? Like it should be here. Like that's what we do. Right, we are the trap. Like trap music, Atlanta. Like we come with that. Right. But like I feel like Texas is the hot spot.
Texas is a hot spot. Texas is hot with CHH. Atlanta's hot with CHH.
Florida too.
Florida's hot with CHH. Yeah. New York, Boston.
New York, Boston, really?
Boston. They got some spitters out there, but it's all over. Like Michigan.
They got, the Stephen Malcolm, them boys out there.
And them boys, they got it nice over there. Even it's all over, but I get what you're saying. Because it's so much of us here from Atlanta, where Atlanta they consider Atlanta the home of trap music, and that's a sound that's out now. You know what I mean? But you know, your sound spread different from the EP to Too Lit, and then you went another way with. You know when I asked you?
Go ahead.
Because when I saw that, I said, "What she know about a mosh pit?"
Did you know what it was?
Of course.
Thank you. Like, we're like, planning on mosh pit.
Of course. We had, my cousin and I back in Brooklyn, years and years ago, we had a record company called Iramash Records. And
I need to interview you. I'm going to have to interview you one of these days. Go ahead.
I got stories, man. We signed a rock band, right? What was the name of them? Prosthetic God was the name of the rock band. And we'll go down to the village and watch them rock out or whatever. So we wanted to have an adjacent division of Iramash, and it was called Mosh Pit. You know what I mean? Because anybody that knows what a mosh pit is, it gets lit.
Man, I hope I get to jump in one of them.
Yeah, man. You will. You know what I'm saying? And then, what do they call it? Body surfing?
Yeah.
Across the line. Yeah.
Wait, crowd surfing.
Crowd surfing. That's what it is. Crowd surfing. So my mosh pit came. I'm like, yo. It was just a different vibe. It was kind of like mellow crunk. You know what I'm saying? It was like mellow crunk because, you know,
because the BPM ain't really like
right. But the intro was just like, I was like, okay, and then that beat drop and dipping on. I said, oh, okay. So that's another song that we play heavy in the car. You know what I'm saying? How mosh pit came about?
Man, cause like my husband, he's so terrible. Like I love him though. He was like, babe, like you need to, like you're in Atlanta, you need to make some trap. I was like, I need to make a trap song. It's like, babe, make a trap song. I was like, all right, I'm gonna make a trap song. So then I was just listening to the instruments. I was like, I kind of like this. I was like, it's kind of rock and roll-ish. Yeah. I kind of feel like if I could be anything, I would probably be a rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Like, yeah,
really?
like for
that's
real.
That's
Cause I like they don't care. Like they let loose. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They go for it.
Yeah, and kind of, you know what though? They kind of remind me of praise and worshipers a lot though. Cause praise and worship they go hard. They go hard. But the rock, you know, they got the doing all that extra. Yeah. And I like to be extra sometimes. Right. But so I heard the beat and I was like, dipping. What I heard was like, I don't even know how.
Yeah, tell me how you got to. What are you saying? So there's a debate in my house in what you're saying.
Okay, on what the hook?
In the beginning, in like the little bridge, you know.
Dip in order.
No, are you saying dripping on them or dipping on them?
It's both. It's like
it's both.
Dripping on them, dripping on them.
That's what I thought. Yeah. My daughter's like, no, Dad, it's dipping on them.
Right.
It's dripping on them and dipping on them.
Yeah, both of you guys are right.
Okay, that's what's up. I'll show her this interview and she'll be like, okay. So, you heard dripping on them.
When I was writing it, like, first of all, I had to feel it. So, like, when I listen to it, like, I have my...
Right.
Like, okay. What goes dipping on, dripping on. And then, like, okay, back in the day, like, I didn't always listen to Christian music. Well, I always listen to Christian music. But I did listen to secular. So I felt like this kind of Lil Wayne about like dipped in the water like a monster. Like I lost it my whole life. But so I just kind of felt like I went to like Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
And I beat to the OMC guys at myself. Like that like this sounds like something Wayne to do. Like that's kind of how it vibe when it first started out.
That's a dope record, man. I love it, you know, and then I just love how it build up, the beat drop, and you involve now, and then the beat drop again. Deep in the water like a monster, and then
I don't think the holy water
almost lost it. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Can you imagine playing that song at a baptism?
Bro, that's like that is what if people who really listen to this song, it's like, oh, you're talking about getting saved. Yeah.
I listen, man.
Yeah, I know. My dog, I knew you.
You know what I mean? I
listen. Like, what is a mosh pit?
Nah, man.
No, you there.
I actually saw you explain to somebody. I think it was on Instagram or something. You was explaining to somebody what a mosh pit is. I'm like, who don't know what a mosh pit is? But you know, teachers on. But then you took it to another level. See, she's a woman of levels. You understand? There's levels to this thing. You dig what I'm saying? So you took it to another level, and then you got, I don't even know how to pronounce the group's name.
Oh, it's Surf Gang.
Surf Gang. Okay. Yeah. Where are they from?
They're from Miami.
How you got connected with them?
When I was writing this song, I was like, you know, they lit. Like, they real lit. Yeah. I was like, they'll be like lit on this song. So it was probably around, the crazy thing was, Mosh Pit, before I released it, Mosh Pit been done for like, before Christmas, like November. It was done. I think I released it in like April or something like that. But I was like, let me get them on it. So then I got them on it, and I was like, okay, I like how this sounds. So then I got my engineer. Yeah. He did his thing on it, and it was good. So that's kind of how that. So then I was like, dang, I need to do a video.
That's another level. See, she leveling up. She went with the mosh pit, then she got the remix, and then she got the video. Leveled up 3 times. So how that happened, the video? Cause that
I wanted to do a video.
Did you promote that? Cause I just remember one day I saw it. I'm like, when did this happen?
I like promoted it for like, I promoted it probably for like a week. Like my game, like my just what I know. I pretty much had to teach myself the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally like from uploading my music to getting it, uploading it, make sure my copyrights, boom, 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 make sure everything was good. I pretty much had to teach myself, or what I didn't know, try to find a mentor to teach me how to do it. So I just feel like doing it, going through so slow and doing it the hard way, I would never forget it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't mean that much more to me. So I take it. So with the video, I could have pushed it more outlets, but the more the more I know now, the more I know how to do it. So.
But it kind of hit though. What was your response with the video? What the reaction?
People love the video. I just think like, and it wasn't even intentional. I pushed the song so long. Like the song, I pushed it for like 6 months. Really, I hadn't released new single coming out soon. It's on the way. But I hadn't released
dropping teas.
Yeah, I didn't release anything, and it was not intentional. Like I had meant to release stuff, but people was like, nah, don't release. Just hold out. Which I mean, I guess it has its pros. People got to know the song.
Right. And then the video came and kind of wrapped it, solidified the original. Can I keep it real? I kind of like the original better.
I get that from some people. People are just like, yeah.
I love the original better. Like I showed you, I have both of them downloaded on my phone. But the original to me, it's like it goes harder to me.
Thank you.
To me,
I
the
appreciate
original
that.
goes harder. And then the video was dope. I'm like, when did she go to the beach?
Man.
Why can't I go to the beach?
Well, yeah, that time we went to Miami. My dog, we went to Miami. It was like,
let's
shoot the video, and they said, like, let's do it.
Was it a day shoot? Or it took more than one day?
It was like 3 hours shoot.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, and then we like drove all the way out Miami. Shout out to E. Drove all the way to Miami. She drove most of the way. And
E, your manager? Yeah, y'all drove to Miami?
Yeah.
And it happened.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Shouts out to E.
Shout out to E.
Praise God. So, what is going to stop you?
What?
Yeah.
And
nothing's.
I don't feel like anything can stop me. Neither life nor death. Well, that's actually separate me from God, but
that's right.
I don't feel like nothing can stop me. I mean, I had some setbacks, like the manager thing went. I mean, it just didn't work out.
It happens.
But we still got mad love for each other. But I don't feel like anything can stop me because what God already predestined is already had. Like He already laid it out. And I was just thinking, like I heard Noah, he was like, you gotta be okay if this is the extent of your career.
Oh wow!
And I was just thinking like this on the way. I was like, on the way to like, if this is the farthest my career go, I'm happy. I'm satisfied because God got so much for us to do. Like with your music, you also have a very strong ministry where you have a church. You know what I'm saying? So. Your ministry is my ministry is music, but I also do some speaking. But one day God might be like, yo, put the mic down. I want you to do more speaking. Right. So wherever He calls me, wherever He tells me to do, like I'm gonna have to do it. Like I feel like I had a really great year this year. And if this was the end of this year, I'm grateful and I'm satisfied. But I don't think it is. But
it's
you don't never know. You don't never know how life might happen.
You never know. Really and true, you never know. But it's a good heart to have and a good mindset to have, and it's a good way of thinking. I remember years ago, me and Double was having a conversation. Shouts out to my boy Dub, man.
Double was like so solid.
That's my guy, man. He was in my wedding. You know what I'm saying? That's how far back we go. His brother was my best man in the wedding.
So you met him in New York?
Now I've known Double since 2004, 5,
oh, wow. Okay.
Something like that. And we've been rocking ever since. You know what I'm saying? But remember we was having a conversation years ago. It was like, yo, what if we're not meant to be at the time on the level of a Bill Craig? What if this is the extent of where God wants us to be in our community serving, and we're not all You see, first of all, I don't want to tour and do all that stuff.
I like touring though. Touring is kind of fun. I mean, you don't want to tour the whole year, but maybe like a month or so of touring.
I just don't like being away from my kids.
I know.
I hate being away from my children. I hate it. I had to go speak in New York a couple of weeks ago.
I remember I talked to you.
Right. Just for the weekend. I flew out Saturday morning, and I flew back Monday morning. So I was literally going a day and a half or something like that. Killed me. Killed me. I hate being away from my kids, man. I cannot stand it. And God knows. So I'm cool. Like I talk to my management right now. It was a lot of opportunities on the table this year. And
you was gone though. You did a lot.
I did a lot, man. I really did. And think about it, a year and a half before that, I was about to quit.
Wow.
I was like, yo, I'm good. I'm good on that. 2016, I was like, I'm good. Like, and my guy Sam at the time, you know, and my wife and a pastor friend of mine was like, nah, man, you got. And Sam said to me, bro, give it one more year.
Shout out to Sam.
If it don't happen in a year, but give it one more year. And then a few months after that, I met Amy, and I'm opening up for Derek Minor.
Hey, that's like, Kareem is crazy, right?
Gotta be funny sometimes.
Man,
you know what I mean?
I had a similar story. Like, I was about to literally quit. Because, like, the beginning was rough. Yeah. So, shout out to Remedy. I'm just giving drops.
Rim Dog.
Yeah. And he was like, Toya, come to this thing at my church. Like, it's like a Zuka or some kind of festival.
I think I remember.
Yeah. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go. And, like, something was trying to keep me from going, but my spirit was like, go. So I went, and then Kiera, she was there. She was like, I need a young
I remember
person.
that. I remember.
I'm like, it's me. Bruh, she put me on stage.
I remember that. I saw the video. Yeah.
Bruh, that was like the most lit.
Yeah.
That guy was like, yo, just stay the course. Yeah. You good. Like,
You got it. Yeah.
So I was like, all right. I ain't gonna quit, Jesus. Like, okay.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I was like, yo, that's crazy, man. And that
was all like, that was January 2018. Like,
yeah,
God is good. Like, yo, for real.
Like when we feel as if we about to. First of all, you can't stop. Toya, Satoya, whatever, you can't stop.
My praise. Is that we rapping the song?
No, I'm being like you can. You know why? Because it's in your face that it's working. Okay?
Yeah.
You heard God, you listened to God, you moved.
Right.
It's working.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't about to quit.
I know that. I know. But the reason I asked what's gonna stop you, because many things will come to try and stop us from doing what we're doing. You dig what I'm saying? And the enemy is so slick, and it may come in the form of new employment. Yeah. And it's more hours.
Well, that preacher made me cry.
I'm being for real.
I feel you. Yeah. 1,000%.
Yeah. 100%. It happens, or if you take this position and you move here, you'll be set up, but then it conflicts the reason why God told you to move here anyway. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? So, we just gotta look at the fact that, no matter what the position or the situation is, it's working. Right. You dig what I'm saying? What's his name? I don't know how I'm freezing up. He sings It's working out for me.
Working it out for me. Oh.
That song took me through when I was in New York.
Right. The one day you were away from your kids?
No. So I almost died in 2013. Whoa. Okay. 14 days in the hospital, 7 of which I was in ICU, 7 blood transfusion, emergency surgery, Thanksgiving Day weekend 2013. Mind you, my mom died January 2013. I'm in the hospital Thanksgiving Day weekend 2013. And I'm in the hospital for 2 weeks. Came out on Friday 13th in December. Okay? Mm-hmm. So, my family went to New York because got medical care in New York. And my family said, move to New York. Went to New York. But we were going through so much. And I'm on the train. and I'm playing that song over and over and over in my on my phone, is working out for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just listening to that song took me through. Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know how it is, man, when you're doing ministry and things come to stop what you're doing, you know what I mean? And then God tells me move back to New York, back to Atlanta. And when you move back, start the church, start ministry. And I'm like, okay.
So we have kind of similar stories. But George kind of a little bit more intense.
Facts. Same thing, you know. He told me to move to New York, sold everything, gave away everything, living room sets, everything.
Why you didn't bring the...
Move with the kids. And then, you know, then moved back, started church, and then music started to pick up shortly thereafter. Music started to pick up. You know what I'm saying? And so, but I felt like, you know, I'm too old. I've been doing this for so long. And
see, that's the enemy, though.
It is. It is. God had to show me and say, yo, look at all the times you stopped on the way.
Right.
You were doing music, you met your wife, you stopped, you got married. Then you started to grow your family. Then your mom got sick. Then she got really sick. And now my mom is living in the house with us, and we're taking care of my mom, and she can't walk and she can't talk. She's having strokes, and that was my whole life. So I wasn't on the scene doing events like I was before.
Right.
And I was married, and I'm dealing with kids, and I'm trying to work a 9 to 5, and I'm trying to make things work. Because mind you, when I got married in May. In August, I lost my job, and I didn't work again for 2 years.
Real love, I'm searching for my real love. Okay, she got to tell you,
she held it down. You know what I mean? So, long story short, man, things come to kind of stop our momentum, and God tells us to. That's why we got to keep an ear to the voice of God to hear what He's saying for us.
Right.
Because I was working in Norcross at Liberty Mutual, and they closed down my department. And my boss called me in the office and said, hey, man, you're a young man, Ryan. Would you like to move to Florida? We'll put you up, and you have a position in Florida. We'll put you in a nice place, and, you know, so on and so forth. And I said, no. I said, absolutely not. I said, this is as far south as I'm going. I'm not going no further than Atlanta, Georgia. But the thing, that was in what? December, January? In May, I met my wife.
See, that's how it is, though. That they would try to tempt you. It's like money, like what can I do? Like, especially like I feel like we're compromising and see it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You just gotta be strong in what you believe.
You gotta know that God called me to this. This is what I'm doing, and you know we're gonna proceed this way.
But when you were saying like, if I know Richard Lecrae, like I feel like Lecrae, like. That's not everybody's benchmark. Don't even put that as your benchmark. Right. God might have a totally different lane for you, you know.
Feel good.
That's good. That's how I'm looking at it. Like I don't know what exactly lane is gonna be, but I'm not trying to mimic anybody's lane because his story is not my story. It's not your story. You know what I'm saying? He is definitely a legend in CHH, but I just feel like so many CHH people they wanna.
That's it.
They trying to yeah. God might have something totally different. Like I don't know. I feel like it's just so much. I feel like there's so many people in the world that need to be touched by music that we can make, that we can touch them with. You know,
and who better to send back to South Carolina than Toya?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who better to go back to Brooklyn than me?
BK.
You know what I mean? Because I know the lingo. I know how to maneuver. You know how to maneuver to. You know what I'm saying? So you have a set people that God will send you to. There is a set people waiting to hear your signal, your voice.
Dang, you stressing me out now, but that's true.
No, I'm being for real.
It's for real.
You have a set. They were created to hear God through you. So as much as such and such came by, they didn't get it. Right. But as soon as it's like it picks up, boom,
so they heard this country voice.
That's it.
This country slang.
That's it, man. You in the building. So you know, fast forward, man, to I believe.
I believe.
I joined right there.
Hey, let me tell you what I believe. This dope dude, like he's sitting there. Dang, let me hear this. Like, hey, that beat, I was like, okay, that's I like it. Yeah. And so like that's
who I heard on it. I was listening to. I said, yo, Toya would kill this. Toya will kill it. And everybody has even shout out to MC Nice in LA. You know what I mean? When he heard it, he was like, "Yo." Even a couple months ago, he was here. We went out to eat. He's like, "Yo, that I Believe go hard, bro." And I was like, "Yo, appreciate it." You know what I mean? So I appreciate you.
I think we was a good mix together.
Absolutely.
On that record,
that's what Amy said. Y'all chemistry was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the video's doing good. You know, thank you for all the connects with that. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's exposure. Like
absolutely.
you blessed me for with the feet.
Praise God.
I mean, the video, I feel like it was a good look for both of us. So let's just go ahead and help. You know what I'm saying? You never know what happens.
Absolutely. I take it all, man. As far as it will go, I take it all. I just had a meeting before we got here, man, about it, and we're gonna push this for real. We're gonna push this for real. And got the new EP dropping.
I was about to ask you that.
Yeah.
When's that about to drop?
It's gonna be top of the year. See, I let my manager do what she do, and she does it well.
Yeah.
So if she says pull back, let's pull back.
Yeah.
She said,
because I see I think January is industry standard because I know Few dropping in January, Stephen Malcolm dropping in January. So you on industry standard
absolutely.
right now.
And then the thing about it, I was gonna drop it Black Friday, but the industry shuts down anyway at the end of the year. Between I think the last week of November until January or something.
Might even before the last week.
It might be
slow.
It shuts down. The whole industry shuts down. You know what I mean? So January will be great. I think I'm gonna drop it after we come back from the hip hop cruise.
Okay.
Yeah, after we come back from the hip hop cruise, we'll drop it. But I'm excited for you, man. I really appreciate the look. You know what I'm saying? It's always good when you have a dope MC that can carry it and rock it. She think I'm capping, man.
You ain't call it female hip hop, female rapper.
She's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? I think I that's why when everybody was asking me about Toya Love, I said, yo, she out here doing her thing. Yo, she blowing up. She out here in the A. Ask him. You talk to MC Nice again. Ask him. I said, yo,
MC Nice never called me back. What's up with that?
Oh snap! She put you on Blizz ass, bro.
Right.
Put you on, but I really appreciate the look. I think the song is dope, man, and I got to actually work in the studio with you, so that was fun.
Yeah.
Other than sending the track, like emailing the track and trying, which is cool because everybody busy and all that stuff, but you got to actually, be in the studio and vibe and come up with ideas. I think it's a different look.
You did a whole document with? Oh.
Huh? Oh, yeah, it's coming.
Should I not say anything?
It's coming. Oh man, I got 2 EPs right now. 2 EPs ready to drop. You know what I'm saying? Headshot the EP, Southside Hood, songs inspired from the South Side. You know what I'm saying? I Believe is on the Headshot EP. And that's gonna be January, and I got some stuff, man.
If it's any of them beats I heard, me, you, and Remedy was in the
You were there.
Yeah.
That's right. Nah, ain't none of those.
None of those.
Oh man, I got some stuff, man. I got some stuff. I'm really about to take it to another level. I'm not even talking about rapping. I'm talking about the representation of God.
Ooh.
I'm about to take it to another level. So I'm going to be super quiet for the next couple of months.
Yeah.
That's why I'm putting these EPs out. Let that bubble. And I'm just I'm taking the representation of God to another level. Everything is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
I'm excited, bro.
It's going to be crazy. What you doing?
Alright, so, me, I don't know how both of y'all sent me. I was getting emails confused. They're like E.Hood.
Oh, yeah.
So, me and E-Dot.
Shouts out to E-Dizzat.
Yeah, we made that joint, Black Sheep. So,
yes,
we shot a video for that. Mm-hmm. I'm about to drop. I feel like I really want to drop this single this year, but I might wait till. I might drop the single this year and just drop the EP in January.
Okay.
But,
you got options.
Yeah.
You got options. You got a video with Ray too, right?
Oh, me and my bro Ray. So Ray, I love this guy. He was like, "Yo, sis," he from Louisiana. Yo, sis. I was like, "What's up?" I was like, "I got an idea." I was like, "Man, what we about to do?" He was like, let's go to New York and shoot a video. I was like, bro, yes, like, let's go to New York.
Yeah.
So we went to New York.
Yeah.
But the most recent thing I have is, let me put my voice on, January 22nd, 2018, we are having a charity hip-hop basketball game.
January, December?
Sorry, December.
Oh.
Dang it. Hold up. December 22nd.
I'm your PR person.
You my PR.
Low key.
Lord.
Low key.
December 22nd.
Yes.
2 p.m. to 5 a.m. in
Yes.
College Park. Charity
2
CHH
p.m.
basketball
to 5
game.
p.m.
Winner
2 p.m. to what?
5 p.m.
Oh,
You said
you said AM.
I said a.m. I need some sleep. Okay.
No, you good. 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. January 22nd.
College Park. I'm about to drop a flyer tonight
Wait.
or tomorrow.
The
What
gym
day
in
is that?
College Park?
It's going to be at World Changers Gym.
Really?
What day is that on?
The 22nd is Saturday.
Saturday.
Come through. You want to do your...
I might be able to. Yes, I can.
Yeah, you can bring, you do interviews. It's going to be all the CHH artists. And my
She
thing is
asked
to
me
do it
to-
for a good cause. We're doing it for charity. We're going to raise... we're going to get toys for, less fortunate kids. Because I feel like CHH has a voice. But we got to unite and we got to put our voice together. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to do stuff for the community.
No doubt.
The churches get us in there. We do our thing in there. But with this basketball charity event, we're not only going to, I feel like, make God proud, but we're also going to, look out for the people in the community that we do a lot of.
I tell you what, man. If your church is in a community and is not meeting the need of the community,
Pastor,
then your church don't need to be in the community. If you're just asking people to come and give their offering, and you preach to them,
that's a disservice, right?
Jesus fed the multitude, then he preached to them. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I'm asking you to come to the church, and you come, and then you going back home to an empty fridge, or an abusive husband, or your kids don't have no clothes,
right,
or something like that, then what purpose am I here? Just to feed you spiritually? The Word of God says that that a false balance is an abomination to God, but a just weight is His delight. So I'm going to give you the Word, but I'm going to give you this food too.
right.
Or I'm going to lead you to the resources where you can get a job or get job training, or I'm going to do something to just not feed my ego and say, oh, I preached a good word. I'm going to actually give you something, plus I'm going to give you the word. I'm going to give you tangible things plus the word. That's why it goes back to, that's why the church folk need to tithe.
Pastor, you're right though. You have to tithe.
That there may be meat in my house. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when it's 100 degrees outside, you come to church, you don't want to be doing this. You want AC.
Right.
That's what the tithe is for.
I believe in tithing. I tithe.
Absolutely.
Because I know it works.
It does. It does. And it's no, tithing is not going to, you're not going to get a return blessing because you tithe.
Right.
That's your requirement.
I don't know. Sometimes, like, when you know it, I feel like God, sometimes He immediately reward you.
He will test you in your obedience in giving.
Yeah.
But you tithing is your requirement to give.
You're 10%.
You're 10%. You know what I mean? Now, your offering, that's a different thing. You can attach your seed to your offering. Like, God, I'm giving you this offering. I need a car.
Right.
I'm tired of Marta. I need a car. God, what's attached? I need my child to graduate. I'm attaching a purpose to the seed that I'm about to sow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So what the Bible said, what you sow, that's so you should reap. You feel what I'm saying? So my tithes, off top, that's my requirement. I'm going, like the government going to take, they FICA off the rip.
Like 30%.
Oh, man. So
I think the thing about tithing is, I didn't always tithe, but my spiritual maturity led me to tithe. So I just feel like, I don't know. I think it's your faith in God too. Because you gotta have faith in Him.
That's it. You're right. That's your faith. You blessing me. I believe that I'm gonna.
I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, but I ain't trying to get into all that, man. I just thought it was a great, segue, man. I can talk to you all night, but give everybody your social media handle where they can find Toya Love.
If you're looking for Toya Love, you can find me on Instagram at Toya Love Music. Facebook, Toya Love Music.
Why did she just take it back to WBLF?
I feel like Jesus. Take my shades off. You can find me there.
Oh, it's that. Take that. She's crazy. It's crazy. Mosh Pit. We gonna play that today. We gonna do a first on the Hud's House podcast, and we gonna play Mosh Pit, my version, the original version.
I knew you was about to say that.
The original version. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Next time, bring Kyle Lowry. You know what I'm saying?
Kyle Lowry.
That's my man, yo. Check out the new video, I Believe, featuring Toya Love. Go to my Instagram, @ehud_. Click the link tree. Take you straight to YouTube. Click like, share, subscribe. We got more coming. You know what I mean? We got Toya Love in the building. This is Hud's House Podcast. We love y'all. Peace.
Mwah.
Hud's House. You're listening to the Hud's House Podcast with E-Hud on the Thinking Out Loud Network.